This morning when I woke up, before I started my meditation, I took my little dog out for a walk. I live, up the road from here on the side of the mountain. It's a very, very quiet morning. As I walked outside, I felt this absolute radiance, this absolute beauty. With the rains last night, everything was washed clean, and the trees were just glistening with colors. And we were walking together, and I noticed my little dog, he just stopped, and he was staring out at the trees. And so I looked at him, and I said, I wonder what you're looking at. And then I went walking along, and my mind was kind of rumbling about something from the night before. And then all at once I heard this huge rush of commotion. One of the giant tree branches was shaking terribly, and it was as if, if you can imagine me being up in one of these branches and just jumping from it. So it had that, like a giant kind of spring to it. In that moment, there was this quiet intelligence within me that realized what had happened. What that was, that there was this big mountain lion up in the tree. And my puppy must have saw him. And there was something within me, that heard this huge rush. This rush of energy, this rustle of the branches. And I just stood there just quietly watching kind of the branches shaking up and down. And of course I scooped up my dog and quickly, quietly went on my way. And so often in the world of spirituality, there's this question of awakening. There's this question of being aware. And we often think about it as something we need to achieve, something we need to do, something that needs to wake up within us. But what is it? What is it that's always awake? There was something within my dog that was awake, that was present, that was able to notice this mountain lion in the tree. There was something within me that even though I was busily walking along and kind of grumbling in my head and not really fully awake, not really fully present, there was something within me that was present, already here, already in the background. What is that? Oftentimes we think of awareness as something we need to discover, something we need to achieve, something we need to effort toward. But there's this wonderful practice in Buddhism. It's called turning awareness upon itself. And so I invite you this moment to turn awareness upon itself, to become aware of that which is aware. So what is it in you right now that hears the sound of my voice? What is it within you right now who sees this presence? What is it within you right now that is silently watching this play, this dance of life? What is it? Can you turn around and become aware of that which is aware? So instead of looking eternally outward at life, can you turn inward? What is it? What is the direct experience of yourself as awareness? What is it? What is the direct experience of yourself right now? Beyond mind, beyond thinking, beyond striving, beyond grasping, beyond trying to figure something out. What is it that you are? There was something awake in my dog this morning as we went for this walk. Something within him which is awake, which is aware, which is present. There was something within me which is awake, which is aware, which is present, despite the fact that I wasn't even being present. I wasn't focusing on being aware. I wasn't trying to achieve some spiritual state. I was just walking in nature, half asleep. And this is a very, very interesting point, was that I was half asleep. I wasn't even awake. I wasn't trying to be aware. But was not awareness eternally present? Was it not eternally present? What is that? That mysterious aliveness. How will our life change if we, instead of continually having our attention on the outside, on the story that's spinning in our head, the story that's spinning in our mind, how will our life change? If instead we identify with what we truly are. And so I encourage you to join me in playing this game right now. If you become aware of awareness, can you notice that awareness is already spacious? It's already silent. It's awake. It's awake. It's eternally awake. Eternally. There's this quiet presence within you that is awake to the sound of my voice, that is awake to this church, that is awake to this temple, that is awake to each other. It's awake. And if you feel into the awakeness, it's vibrant, It's radiant. It's alive. It's subtly joyous. There's like a buoyancy to it. And it is not something other than us, of course. Many of us make this mistake. We think of awareness as some place within us that we go to, some spiritual state. It is the very aliveness of our being. The aliveness, the radiance. It has a subtle buoyancy to it, a joyfulness to it. And it's intelligent. It has a natural intelligence. When I saw the big cat today, I didn't need to have the thought, oh, what should I do? How should I proceed? Awareness just has a natural intelligence. And just gently said, keep moving. I was not filled with fear. I was not filled with terror. I didn't have to have a whole range of emotions and thoughts about how to respond. Awareness knew, just keep moving. Didn't even say keep moving so that you're not eaten, so that your dog is not eaten. There was just a sense of keep moving. As the British say, carry on, carry on. Get on with it. You know, it's interesting, once I got back to the house, there was a sense within me. I should tell the neighbors, tell the neighbor kids, keep the dogs inside the rest of the day. But the space of awareness, it's very simple. It's always eternally present. Can we be awake to what we are? And experience the freedom, the buoyancy, the joy, the radiance, if you like. If you like. See for yourself. If what I'm saying is here, is eternally true, is eternally present. See for yourself. Experience this now. And see, what is it that's alive within me? What is it that's awake within me? What is it that's here that's beautiful in every moment of life? What is it that I am, that we are, that life is? What is this?